chasing me and you. All these years of inspiration and love. Oh, how we live and what we say. It's Stampin' Up and it's our way.
Hey everyone, it's Pauline from Stamp with Pauline, and today I'm going to actually do a card that we have just completed on our team catch up, and we always like to do a fun fold card. So I'm going to show you how easy this one is to do. So what you're going to need, just move my designer series paper out of the way, you're going to need an A4 sheet of cardstock, and what we're going to do is actually cut that off at 4 1/4 inches. So cut that directly in half. Take this piece of cardstock, bring it in, and you're going to cut it at 14.8 centimeters. And the reason we're cutting it at 14.8 centimeters, or if you're doing it, 5 7/8, I think it is, of an inch. This is basically a half a sheet. So if you can imagine that this is our card. So I've created this card, and you've got your card here. This is actually just half of that, so a quarter of a sheet of A4 cardstock. Okay, so you're going to take that, put this piece just to the side, take your other long section. What you're going to do is bring this in and cut it at 10 centimeters, so about 3 7/8, I guess, roughly. Cut that off and throw away that little scrap. Then what you're going to do is open up your extension arm, bring it in, and you want to cut it off at 9 inches, which is 22.8 centimeters. So cut that off, and there's another little scrap piece. This piece here, get your blade out of the way, and we're going to score at 3 inches. And we're going to score at 6 inches. What you then do is take this, and you're going to fold this over in an accordion, concertina type fold, or a Z fold. Okay, so you can see there that we have a Z fold here. Going to take the designer series paper, and you will need to be careful with your designer series paper if it's going to be oriented the same way, and I'm going to show you what I mean in a minute. So what I'm going to do is actually cut a piece of designer series paper. Okay, so the designer series paper needs to be cut a particular way if the orientation matters. So what I'm going to do first of all is cut my designer series paper to 10 centimeters. And then I'm going to turn it round, and I'm going to cut it at 14.8 centimeters. And then this, so I need to go, 14.5 centimeters for this piece, because it's the layer, So 14.5 by 10 centimeters. So that there is my layer. Okay, then what's going to happen is I'm going to be gluing this to this panel here. So again, I need another piece of designer series paper, and it needs to be going in the correct orientation, and this measures 7 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters. So just grab your ruler, double check which way you're going. So yep, it's going to be 7 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters this way. So I'm going to come in 7 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters, and then this piece will get glued into my panel here. Okay, then what you need is 2 pieces of basic white, and they need to also measure 7 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters. So I'm measuring my basic white 7 by 9.5, and another piece 7 by 9.5. Then what I'm going to do is run one of these pieces through an embossing folder. Okay, so I've got a piece that has been put through my embossing folder. This is one of the online exclusive pieces of embossing folders that are available online. So let's first of all start with our base piece. So we have our base piece of designer series paper. I'm using the multi-purpose because it does give you that little bit of wiggle room to be able to do that. So I've got a little slight border here. So yep, 14.5 by 10 centimeters for this piece. Then what we're going to do is glue one of our 7 centimeters by 9.5 centimeter pieces into here like so. Take the designer series paper piece and it goes down here, and then I'm taking my piece that has been embossed and that gets glued onto here. Now what we need to do is this is going to get glued onto this card piece, onto this designer series paper. So I'm going to add my adhesive, find the center and position my card stock onto there. Just hold that down for a sec, and now it's ready to decorate. So I'm going to actually show you some that I have done previously with other designer series paper, and this is using the stargazing suite. So this is my card and it opens up. I've stamped some stars in here. I've used the stargazing, the search for the stars, reach for the stars, sorry, designer series paper. I've also used reach for the stars stamp set, and I've used with this one Moody Mauve. For this card, I have also used the Reach for the Stars designer series paper. I've cut out one of the planets, stamped the word Your Stella, added some of the hologram stars that I've actually fussy cut out. I'd use the dies, sorry. And I've got the designer series paper in here. So there's that card, that card. They do stand up like so, and then I'm ready to decorate this one with some flowers or some baskets or some vases, things like that. So that is my next card ready to go as well. So hope you like that, and I will see you on the next card. Bye.
What we love, what we do makes a difference in me and you. All these years of inspiration and love.